Hello everyone! Out at sea, things can go from calm to catastrophic in seconds. Today, we're exploring some of the most shocking ship collisions and unbelievable blunders ever recorded. Moments where enormous vessels turned into drifting giants, crashing, sliding, and destroying everything in their wake. Whether it's a captain misjudging a turn, a sudden technical failure, or a split-second mistake with massive consequences. These real-life moments reveal just how unpredictable and dangerous the ocean truly is. A Mexican Navy sailing ship on a global goodwill tour struck the Brooklyn Bridge in New York on Saturday, snapping its 3 masts.
Trzymaj się!
A routine day at Chittagong Port quickly turned into chaos. 2 vessels maneuvering through the narrow, congested channel misjudged their distance. In seconds, a slight steering error turned into a massive collision.
Itu ডুবে যাবে কই এটা 100% ডুবে এটা 100% Eso. Rider শেষ রাইডার গিয়ে গেছে এখনো ডুবে গেছে
In Thailand, intense rainfall swelled the river and overwhelmed a cable ferry, which simply couldn't withstand the force of the currents. In another mishap, a tugboat attempting to pull a sailboat out of danger ended up sinking itself.
Trzymaj się!
Crews were dredging the Danube in Serbia, loading sediment onto a massive barge. But every ship has a breaking point. This one exceeded it. The hull split in half, and the vessel started going under. Belgium faced a major disruption when a river barge hit a lift bridge so hard the structure had to be closed for repairs for a year and a half. On the Amazon River in Brazil, a slip-up during cargo handling sent multiple containers plunging into the water, leaving crews fishing them out for an entire day. Near Mauritania, the fishing vessel Tafra 3 collided with the refrigerated shipwright Whale, which was moving at full speed. The two ships scraped alongside each other for several minutes before the Tafra 3 began taking on water through a rupture in its hull, eventually sinking.
Itu ডুবে যাবে কই এটা 100% ডুবে এটা 100% Sir.
An enormous tanker packed with coal delivered a spectacular crash in Vietnam's Vung Eng port, a 57,000-ton deadweight ship driving straight into the pier. Keeping watch around the clock on a ship isn't just procedure. It's what keeps everyone alive. One quiet moment can instantly erupt into chaos. A sudden bang, equipment failing, crew scrambling. Out at sea, even a split second of complacency can cost dearly. Then there's what happens when a ferry captain falls asleep at the wheel. What? This next incident wasn't exactly graceful either. Hopefully the owner of that small yacht got a fair insurance payout. Meanwhile, in the Arctic, an icebreaker slammed into an iceberg at close to 90 kilometers per hour. A harsh reminder that even these rugged vessels aren't infallible.
agora, ó.
Another misjudgment of height and width, this time causing heavy damage to a bridge in Brazil.
Bateu, olha. Eu quebrando a ponte aqui, o rebocador. Caraca. Eita caraca, filha da mãe. Arrancou com tudo, olha. Passou, arrancou tudo a coisa, mas passou, olha. Bateu aqui a ponte, olha. Hey, luôn rồi bạn. Con đồn đây nè.
Trzymaj się.
Italy's sunny weather didn't help the ferry captain navigating Naples' Beverello port, who clearly underestimated the powerful gusts sweeping through.
Ha sfunato l'attico! Vieni, vai, guardalo!
Just a few meters ended up deciding this worker's fate.
Off Yemen's coast, a livestock ship overturned in the Gulf of Aden, throwing hundreds of sheep into the water. Local fishermen quickly rushed to rescue what they could. Initial reports point to overloading, a reminder that safety regulations aren't optional.
Se lo va a llevar, se lo va a llevar. Oh, la madre.
In the Singapore Strait, the Vietnamese vessel Tuan Mai crossed directly in front of the Turkish bulk carrier Beeks Halil. A collision was inevitable. Tuan Mai suffered severe damage, began to sink, and the crew had to be evacuated. The remains were later hauled back to port. And to end on a different note, a ferry that once carried passengers across the Gulf of Izmir is now being intentionally sunk. It will become part of an artificial reef, transforming into a new underwater habitat and a destination for divers.
Aslanım benim be.
Back in 2013, the bulk carrier MV Smart, loaded with 150,000 tons of coal, ran aground near Richards Bay in South Africa.
Liebe skaters, we zijn al closer to success.
Sure.
Ja.
Rough seas and strong winds forced the ship off course until the hull eventually snapped apart. Tugboats could do nothing but rescue the crew.
Damn, move, move, move!
Oh my.
Hold on!
In Florida, a newly painted yacht suffered damage almost immediately after leaving the dock. An unfortunate start for a freshly finished vessel.
It's gonna hit here. Все, повалился сразу.
And once again, someone pushed a crane beyond its limits. The irony? Now they'll need an even larger crane to sort out the mess.
Para que no tenga más porquería de esto. In this case, the mistake was simple. The crew forgot to lower the crane boom while a car was still hanging from it. Twice. Pula na água.
Sometimes the problem starts long before departure. Poor loading can shift a ship's center of gravity, turning a routine voyage into the perfect setup for a catastrophe.
Kaizek! Hey! La 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 Razu! Hey mama! Hey mama ডাকেন না না শিবে মাইরা দিছে এরে 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 এ আসাদ
Every vessel that loses control eventually meets the same fate, reduced to a twisted, useless heap of metal.
Kako nikogo krenula na nome, čovječe, sidi. Nikogo kad, ne potopljive ovo. Madrid está nombrado a las 14. Oh, el barco está hundiendo. El barco está hundido ya, las está sí que tiene cuidado. Parte para allá.
Puta que pariu, a bosta se soltou. Puta merda. Puta merda. Puta que pariu.
In Haarlem, Netherlands, a ship's mast snagged overhead power lines and sent sparks flying. Fortunately, no one was injured and the fire risk remained minimal.
Малыш. Уже вот-вот.
Watching a ship in its final moments before sinking is gut-wrenching, especially for anyone who has worked at sea. Those last moments stay with you for life.
Ага. Паспорта, я думаю, хоть успели, наверное, Вот и все. Ушел бедняга на дно.
A fleet exercise in Malaysia ended abruptly when formation maneuvers went wrong, turning the display into a full-blown In Tarragona, Spain, disaster struck when a 49-meter schooner went under after a rescue boat misjudged its maneuver and made things worse. Here's an unusual situation where a collision actually helped guide things back into position. But let's be honest, it could have gone very, very wrong. A scenario no sailor ever wants to witness. Chaos erupted in Cannes, France, when a malfunctioning engine on the super yacht Moatiz sent it drifting out of control. Crew members shouted warnings and dropped anchor, but the yacht still struck a pontoon and a waterfront restaurant.
What happened? You lose power? Yeah. You got a few dinghies gone though? I'd rather that than no people. Yeah. That's all right.
Here's the moment a ferry on the Madeira River struck a bridge pillar in Porto Velho.
Chamada geral, Bertolini, pode tirar pra cá. Você pode bater, pega aqui. Só que ela tá indo lá pra petroleira. Desça da água e joga pra cá, pra Moré.
Over in Cozumel, Mexico, things got embarrassing when the cruise ship Carnival Glory bumped into another vessel. Luckily, the damage wasn't serious, and both ships continued their trips. Over in Kaohsiung, Taiwan's busiest port, a heavy transport vessel accidentally plowed straight into a gantry crane. The towering structure collapsed as if it were made of plastic, crushing containers underneath. Replacing a crane of that size can run upwards of $40 million. Thankfully, everyone was unharmed. Definitely not the sort of docking any captain wants to remember.
خفتنا ها والعبد عشان